How long do you think you can hold out? You want to back off right now.
A city on the verge of greatness.
For the past 14 years, Rockstar has created an out for gamers in the form of vicious manslaughter, crazy driving, and open world chaos. Now in 2011, Rockstar flipped the script in its latest release, LA Noire. Instead of being the one who causes the chaos, you're given the job of preventing chaos. You're put in the role of Cole Phelps, a common police officer trying to move up in the world and forget his dark past in the war. Sounds like another one of their characters. Gameplay. Unlike its free-roaming predecessors, LA Noire almost puts a restrictive emphasis on a linear style of gameplay, at least for the first 4 levels. For the first 2 or 3 hours, the game holds your hand and gives you an encouraging tap on the ass for every good deed you do. Even after the tutorial stages, objectives are not found, but instead given. Rarely do you have a chance to swerve off the crime-ridden path. Occasionally you may get the chance to pursue an impromptu dispatch, usually a disgruntled soul trying to put his name out into this world of crime. One bullet to their leg later, and it's back to the case at hand though. However, the cases offer many different facets of gameplay. Think Heavy Rain meets Grand Theft Auto. After a witty briefing from your chief, you and your petulant Polish partner, Steven Bukowski, hightail it over to your destination, nearly hitting every car or pedestrian you come across. Get out of my fucking way! Once there, you walk around inspecting various pieces of evidence, turning over many an object in search of the answers that you crave, a la Heavy Rain. Having collected enough evidence, you then confront a motley crew of sketchy witnesses. Once you've exhausted the crime scene, it's back to the GTA. You can hijack the car in the name of the law, but there are not many opportunities for joyrides here. You are a cop, after all. The city doesn't present itself with many chaotic opportunities like its rowdy counterparts, although there are a couple of heated shootouts. Walking controls are a little cumbersome. Cole walks very realistically, but that leads to some awkward gameplay. The shooting controls are nearly identical to the Grand Theft Auto series. No faults here. Unfortunately, another carryover from Grand Theft Auto are the driving controls. Players are not only given the duty to avoid killing every oncoming pedestrian, but also have to keep in mind the minimap on the bottom left-hand part of the screen, pointing out their destination. This leads me to focus more on finding out which roads to take, rather than avoiding oncoming trucks.
Let me get this straight.
Interrogations are possibly the highlight of LA Noire. Players need to comb the depths of their intuition and discern the true motives of the characters you're going to meet. Every small cringe of the neck or twitch of their eye could betray their cleverly formed alibi, and it's your job as a detective of the LAPD to pick out these idiosyncrasies. Unlike Rockstar's past 2 open-world games, LA Noire takes players in a different direction. The more linear style of gameplay allows players to enjoy the depth and innovation presented in this game, rather than blow up everything in your path. The visuals. The visuals in this game need no further praise. They are without a doubt the reason to play LA Noire. The camera angles, ultra-realistic facial expressions, and believable well-acted characters simulate all the best parts of watching a movie. Every looming shadow and deteriorating building puts you further into the easily believable scenario. The game oozes realism, most coming from the 8 recreated miles of 1940s LA, and the other from the super amazing, super chocolatey awesome motion capture. LA Noire could have easily been a documentary of 1940s LA. I mean, it's going up for a film award. There is moderate slowdown in the larger areas of digital LA, but it's completely forgivable when you take a chance to look at every single thing that's trying to load on screen, whether it be the lady walking her dog or the 2 older gentlemen playing a game of chess. Sound effects and music, yeah! The music and sounds never feel out of place in LA Noire. The amazing soundtrack complements whatever the player is doing at one point in time. Possible clues echo a suspicious chime when approached. Car chases are given a dire soundtrack, and while more serious scenes feature muted jazz tones or just no music at all. It's all very executed very intentionally, but never feels unnecessary. Music is just as much a storyteller in LA Noire as the spoken dialogue and body language. The voices sound real, and always present the appropriate amount of sincerity or deception, as the story intends. The cast is so good that they can legitimately act badly, as to connote when a character is concealing a motive.
Oh no! My poor Adrian!
Cole delivers a deep, well-enunciated baritone that sounds completely natural to his time period, and there's a fair amount of comedy as well.
How would you like a chance at smiting this man with the sword of justice?
Do you want to tell me the truth about what you think, Mr. Reviewer? LA Noire might revolutionize storytelling as we see it today. That being said, the gameplay style may put off the more attention deficit of us. However, if you have any semblance of patience and any appreciation of tweed suits, you will wholeheartedly enjoy the crime drama that is LA Noire.
A symbol of freedom and vitality.
The masterfully acted scenes in this game put you right in the action. The music complements every part of the investigations, and the solid gameplay makes this game a powerful contender for this year's Game of the Year award. For a whopping $60, you get an experience that makes every other multimedia experience out there a ripoff. While the DLC content at this moment is scarce, considering Rockstar's track period of past games, LA Noire will continue to please the crap out of you after the past 20 hours included in this box. So dust off your fedora and grab your handy-dandy notebook, because this city needs a detective, and, my friends, that detective is you.
Who the hell is that? Will you relax? Jesus, Adrian, I told you, we're in the clear. I'll get it. Ah, shit.